Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and have been well. So, I just wanted to come on and make a quick little video. I've actually tried to record this a couple times and the volume was being finicky, so hopefully this all works out. But I wanted to come on and thank you all for your kind words and your support about taking a break. It ended up being more than 2 weeks, obviously. and It's funny because I was actually getting the guidance to take all of May off, but it really triggered me. It's just like, I can't do that. What do you mean? Why? I don't want to lose my momentum of creating and sharing and channeling and all of that. But after my retreat, so much happened and a lot is still happening. Obviously, we're in a new space, so a lot of change. But I wanted to also just come on and give a little bit more updates and all the things that have shifted and changed. So for those of you who may not know, I went on a retreat to Sedona the second week of May, and it was amazing. I highly recommend, if you feel called to Sedona at all, to make a trip there, or even just being there. You don't have to do anything like a retreat. It just is so powerful, so magnetic. The land really feels like it's holding you and accepting you with where you're at. You don't have to change anything. So yeah, it was just amazing. I ended up donating my oracle deck to the retreat participants through my mentor, and that was so rewarding and life-changing for me in terms of trusting my creative intuition. And the feedback I got was amazing and beyond. I literally had like a breakthrough moment where I was just sobbing because everyone went around and talked about what card they got through a like intuitive sit down before we did a ceremony, and everyone felt connected to their card in this beautiful way that I just had no idea this oracle deck I created would be so impactful for people right out of the gate. So it's been so beautiful. And for those of you who have ordered, I sent out all of my pre-orders. So if you haven't received yours yet, you will be getting yours soon. And the feedback from that has been beautiful. Within the oracle deck, you get a free complimentary 30-minute reading with me. And those have been just, I have no words, like just so beyond what I ever thought they would be. And you guys are all just so beautiful, and I'm so honored. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for just being who you are. So yeah, I forgot what I said in the last recordings when I did this. But I think the main kind of takeaway that I wanted to share, the fear in slowing down, right? Because we're such in the hustle culture of getting things done, creating productivity, on to the next to-do list item, whatever it is. Slowing down gives us that time to really take stock of how far we've come, to see where we want to shift next, what direction we really want to go after we've recuperated, after we've taken some time to go within. And this retreat really, it also brought up a lot of stuff I wasn't really wanting to look at, if you will. Some trauma that had happened back in 2018 for me, I've been unpacking, and someone on the retreat literally was a beautiful mirror that I didn't want to look at, but I knew it. Obviously, it was so showing up for a reason, and I'm very grateful. And yeah, I'm still working through what came up, which I'll share in another video, because it does kind of come with a trigger warning, because it's a heavy topic of what was coming up from it, or the aspect of it. But anyway, so yeah, like the synchronicity of our lives may not seem so magical, or it may not seem like the dots are connected, right? When we're looking so microscopically at our movements or our just lives as a whole. So I give you the invitation or the permission slip to take some time to go within. I know the energies are still so crazy right now for the collective. But if you've been feeling resistant to even slowing down or taking some time to meditate or whatever it is, I know it may feel very uncomfortable, but I promise it will be worth it, and it will give you everything you're looking for, even possibly externally, that has been waiting for you to just open up to it and integrate with it. So, yeah. But yeah, I think too, the last couple of retreats I've taken, for example, I didn't give myself time to integrate. I didn't give myself time to slow down or even like take stock of what happened or what was going on. Because these retreats, yes, they're in like beautiful locations around beautiful people, but we're all doing deep, deep shadow work, deep healing. And it, even though it's less than a week, it feels like almost a year of therapy for me, at least, because I love self-help shit. Like, I'll go deep, and even though I'm like, I feel uncomfortable as fuck, but you know, it's how we can grow. It's how we can feel less tied to our old identity. And that's something that I've been processing since being back, and why I needed to take all of May off. Because within that first week of being back, even, it was change after change, letting go of childhood stuff, letting go of moving to a new space, having more confirmation that I get to go do all of these other projects, and just even the fear of success, the fear of being really happy. It can trigger a lot of us. I think empaths or starseeds, whatever you feel connected to in terms of identity on your spiritual journey. I think because the world is also still so tumultuous, we can have a lot of PTSD and be like, where's the next shoe gonna drop or whatever, right? So that's what I've been working on, and I think we'll always have stuff to work on an individual level, and then thus the collective level. But yeah, everyone in my life is still going through a lot. So I would not be surprised if you're going through a lot, and know that you're not alone in that. And that, again, it's okay to take some time to go within, to reach out to people for support, whatever that needs to look like for you. But yeah, it's an interesting time right now. And I have yet to channel fully in the way I usually share with you guys on here. So I'm really excited. The Arcturians have been really chatty with me lately. And I feel that the identity that I'm shifting into of myself is bringing more play, bringing more fun and joy to the process of the spiritual awakening journey, or the healing journey, whatever you want to call it. So already within my client sessions this past month of May and in this month of June now, it's the guidance that comes through channeling from me to the client or to anyone I'm speaking with has just been so like prophetic and so profound, in the way of, I look back and I'm like, I said that came through my body. Like, wow. So I think all of us are being upgraded. What I mean to say in that way is little shifts are happening that may not seem like a giant quantum leap or a huge like thing to celebrate, but I promise you we're all elevating to a whole nother way of being. And a lot of that is still very internal, right? There may be a lot, we're still like, where's the manifestation? Where's the confirmation? But if you keep tuning into what you're desiring, you're already syncing up with it, right? So I hope that makes sense and supports you guys in some way. I just feel like I'm babbling a little bit too. But yeah, I'm just so excited to be back, and thank you all for, again, your beautiful, kind words and support. I think too, for example, why I got so emotional when I was telling you all I was gonna take a break is because during the pandemic, I took about a year off. if not a little bit more. And then I had the oracle deck to kind of hide behind as I was creating it. And now that it's done, I'm like, what do I do? It's like complete vulnerability. And I was also very hard on myself for taking a step back, because I know my purpose is to help people. And I've always been in jobs of service, like being in the hair industry, you're a therapist and a hairstylist, and being in fashion, I wanted to help make a better impact on the fashion industry, which wasn't the right time for me. But anyway, so yeah, but if we're not taking care of ourselves, then how can we be of service, right? And I think that's also when the ego wants to come in and try to be this beacon of light, but yet we're needing our own light to shine on the parts that need the love, right? So yeah. I want to also state, and I know I've said this a couple times, but I'm feeling more in the position to fully embrace what I've been guided to do in terms of content for this platform. And if you follow me on other platforms, I'm trying to hold a very nice fluid content flow as well. But on here, Mondays will be the channeling days that channelings will come out. So there will be an individual channeling coming out today. I didn't want to put them all together and then people are like, why is she still babbling and not channeling? So that will be separate. And if you're still here, thank you for listening and coming along the journey of what this video is today. Wednesdays then will thus be oracle days, oracle and tarot reading week of the weekdays, little midweek pick-me-up type vibe. And then Fridays will be the podcast episodes. So I will be setting out the first intro podcast on this Friday, the 7th. And then I have a guest interview I already have recorded, so that will come up the following week. And my goal is to do every other week a guest. So we're hearing about someone's story, their journey, what field they're in. My intention with the podcast is that we can just talk about everyone's healing journey in their own way and modalities that have helped them, what they're still working on, so that we can normalize this human experience and the connections to our galactic multidimensional self simultaneously, and sharing our aha moments and our troubles so that we feel less alone, that we can feel more grounded in our body and our psyche especially. So yeah, stay tuned for all of that. I will also be putting out some more light language, little reels, and inspirational stuff, all that fun things. And I'm working on, I've almost finished my mentorship program container. I have been beta testing it, and it is in the final stages of ready to be launched. And that is a 3-month container where we work on healing your trauma or stuff that's been really hard and challenging to process in a spiritual state, or even just, again, the physical aspects of shadow work, for example, and how to then tap into your abilities, your awareness, the clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, whatever it is that you want to even open up. I help you and we channel and work on that. It has a workbook included. I also have an oracle deck that I made specifically for it. You get a toolkit on a portal of the whole mentorship program. You also get access to my monthly channeling events. That's included, and a lot more other goodies. So if you feel guided to work with me in that way, I haven't fully launched it yet, but please let me know and we can chat more. In the meantime, I still have one-on-one sessions, healing sessions available, where we do that same thing but in a 1-hour, 90-minute container. The reason why I'm creating the mentorship is because it holds a better space and a lot of one-on-one support that you get in between the calls as well, because the mentorship is 11 calls within that 3-month period. You have a couple integration weeks. But the one-on-one individual sessions are still very powerful. I love doing those. So especially if you just want to reach out to me and need support to help get through something specific. That's a lot of the times where my clients come to me for that. And then thus I also then have my channeling one-on-one sessions where I channel any star being, starseed energy for you. It could also be someone that you've had that's passed on, that I can channel them for you. And those are always very fun and very potent. And then I also have my oracle deck. Oh, I'm sorry, Zaz. My cat Zaz is here. I just scared him. So my oracle deck is here too if you feel guided to that. It's a 63 card deck with a guidebook of about 190 something pages. And within the guidebook, there are QR codes for each card, and that QR code takes you to my website where there's a visual of the card's graphic connected to a sound bath. So it has a visual movement to the sound bath, and it's about over 8 hours of sound bath music included. And you also get a 30-minute complimentary reading with me as well. So I think that's all my spiel about my offerings right now. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to be here, to know you all, and to keep getting to know you all, and welcome anyone who's new. I waited to the end to introduce myself. Renee Louise here. But yeah, I'm just sending you guys all so much love, so much support wherever you're at. And I know that it's a bumpy ride that we're on right now energetically and as a collective. I think collectively we're all, like the visual I was getting last night when I was trying to record this video, and the Arcturians are showing it to me again. It's like this stirring of the ocean floor, where everything that has been stuck at the bottom, stuck in this subconscious, it's being brought to the surface. It's being brought into our hearts to have compassion, to heal, to even hold space for whatever comes to the surface that we even see in the collective, what's playing out on the main stage or in our psyche, I'm hearing too. So just be gentle and know again that you're not alone. Like I keep hearing that emphasis to remind you. But yeah, I love you all so much. I will be uploading this today, and then I will record a channeling. So you will have a channeling come through. Also, if you have any recommendations of what you would like a channeling theme to be about, you can let me know, and I can channel a specific topic or question and share that with the collective if you feel guided to it. I have a couple in the wings that we will be working with, but some of you guys have already reached out, so thank you for that. I'm still really excited. And yeah, again, I thank you all for your patience and your grace with me and your support. So yeah, I love you all. Bye.